Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This is our last full day in Colorado, which sucks. I was trying to
delayed sucks.
I was trying to think of another word for sucks, but I couldn't. And we're headed up to the house right now. We are doing a bunch of outside stuff today with trees and hauling off stuff and getting all that taken care of, and then shampooing the carpets. So it'll be a long full day of finishing everything up before we leave super early to head back to Texas work. So I'm gonna cut this off. Leica and I are sitting out here on the swing. Russell is finishing up shampooing the carpets, and we have a crew out today getting all trash, trimming trees, so they're over there doing their thing. And then we're gonna run into town. We need to buy a light fixture for above our sink and get a couple little last minute things so that they can stage the house for pictures. But it's been a pretty long day of indoor cleaning for us, and then a lot going on outside with the crews. So it'll be nice to take the drive back into town and see what's going on in Junction, huh, son? Yeah. Russell has pulled off to sorry, I have the baby helping me with the video right now. Look for some pronghorn. So he's glassing and I'm sitting with Leica and Billy. And Leica's trying to do some filming himself.
a buck literally in the road, in the horse, right at the top of that hill over there. Like
Really?
the worst spot ever to put a stock on.
Will we scare it?
Oh yeah. And I could watch where he goes and try to get in front of him, but he literally just popped up in the road at the top of the hill.
So Russell just got out of the truck. Obviously, I have to stay with the baby, but we did see two pronghorn. One is definitely a shooter. The other one, Russell said, is at the low end of being a shooter. So they were here where you can see him hiking, and they ran up that direction. And so he's gonna hike in and see if he can get up behind him. Laika's very excited to be hunting, if you can hear him. Cheeky Pals, are you excited to be hunting? Oh yeah, it's excited to be hunting. Say him first hunt, huh? So, we'll see what happens in these next few minutes. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'll try to... This building over here, way out there, is where they're at. So, come on, phone. Two specks. It's really hard to see. But there's the building, and then to the left you see two dots. That's where they're at. So it's hard to see on this, but Russell has quite a little ways to go there. But the good news is they haven't moved yet. So Russell is the black dot way over there, and the pronghorn are up there. Hard to see, they're on that ledge. Again, I'm sorry about the quality of this, but the cool thing is I've been able to watch this completely unfold through the binoculars, going back and forth between watching Russell and watching these pronghorn on the move. So it's been pretty sweet to do this, and I'm excited about it. And it's crazy because for those of you that know me know I'm not a hunter in the sense that I've never hunted anything. I go with my husband a lot, but I normally just, you know, hike with him or sit in the tree stand, and I'm kind of just an observer. I hang out. So this time I feel like I participated with the binoculars and keeping track of where these pronghorn are going and headed, and a lot of land out here. So I kind of got a little bit of that hunting adrenaline rush, and I think Laika did too. Did you get it too? My cheeky pals. And so that's been fun and kind of a different experience for me. Sorry again about the shaky camera work. My son is helping out today. But that's Russell. Headed back toward the truck. So we'll have to see from him what happened. We are.
Are we live?
We are live.
Alright, so excuse me if I sneeze. I got some wicked allergies going right now from the sagebrush. But I just experienced, you know, good old spot and stock antelope hunting. Spotted 2 bucks, a smaller one a little bit bigger, both shooters. came up with a game plan, dropped Shalane off at the truck, and I was gonna go around this draw, this ridge over, I guess, and come up right in front of them. Well, I came up and I couldn't see where they're at. Finally, I realized that they were next hill over. So went back down, came up on the next hill. When I crested the next hill, they were there. They were about 75, 80 yards just feeding to my left toward the cliffside. So I thought, you know, I could definitely make it around, drop back down, make it around, and pop up right in front of them and have a 20, 30 yard shot. So I got over there. I was like, man, this is about to happen. This is going down. And I crested the hill and nothing. Couldn't see anything. And so I sat there for a little bit, and then sure enough, I found them bedded out in the very wide open in the middle of, sorry about the sneeze, right in the middle of nowhere, like no brush, no nothing, just laying out there in the middle, no way to approach them. So pretty much at that point, I had to call it quits. I'm going to take away from this blog just a second so Shalana can turn and see the largest golden eagle I've ever seen in my life on that hillside. Can you zoom in?
At the top, huh?
Yep. See it?
Uh-huh.
Is that as much as you can zoom?
I think so.
That is a huge golden eagle. That is fully mature. Take down a fawn, no problem.
Big boy.
Alright. Moving on. Be cool if he fly. See his wingspan, huh?
Mm-hmm. Bless you.
Thank you. Allergies are real bad right now. He's gonna drive the car. He's driving for now. So this is what it's like traveling the country with a 6-month-old. He gets tired of being in the car seat, and you have to pull over in random towns and random pull-off places and stretch him out and say, "Who's that boy shaking him's bum? Huh? You gonna drive, Waco? Let's get him some drive time." Alright, hands up. There you go. Now we've got a chauffeur, see? Gotta check everything out. Gotta get a diaper change. Take a break.
Had some milkies.
Yeah, got some milkies. Had some applesauce. We'll change his butt here in a minute, and then he'll be ready to go back in to the car seat so we can continue our journey. And all in all, it took about 45 minutes. So just one of the things traveling with a kid, you gotta make sure that you have extra time. Your 8-hour trip is gonna turn into 12, and that's just the nature of it. And you can't be in a hurry, because sometimes they just need to get out and do this. They just need to stretch, they need to play, they need to get out. They don't want to be bound to that seat all day. So you just let them out. Sometimes if we're like lookouts, if we get to like a lookout or something like that, we'll get out, we'll walk around. Just get him out in the fresh air, let him see some stuff, stretch his little legs out, and it seems to help.
Yeah, he definitely travels a lot better whenever he gets breaks. But I mean, that's anybody. I mean, even as adults, I don't want to sit for 14 straight hours in a seat either. I need to get out and stretch my legs, so can't expect them to do it. Something that grown-ups don't even want to do.
Yep. See him drive it just like his F-150 at home, huh? See, I got one of these at home. This is how I drive it at home. I eat it.
Cheeky Bells, you ready for that dry butt?
So we got about, get away from the soda. What do we got? We got about 12 more hours of driving today. So take the time now. Make sure he's rested because it's going to pay off in the end.